Yep. All right. Let's see what happens. I mean, there's just no harm in, you know, as Lucky Wolf would say, expanding forcefully. Only one can be Scarf if any of them's Scarf. Yup. Priority moves are allowed. No Tera either. So this is double stab, helping hand boosted, psychic terrain boosted, expanding force. Yep. Howdy ho, YouTube. Jon-Luke VGC here. Today, I will be using a team made by my friend, the Urban Ranger, or his real name's Lance, featuring Deoxys Attack, which is a new mythical that's kind of interesting. I did Deoxys Defense last time. I'm trying to actually just do the Deoxyses like in like this little series. So we'll see if I can get a Deoxys Speed and then base form Deoxys at some other point. But right now we got Attack. So if you don't know, Deoxys Attack is pretty cool. It has base 180 attack, base 180 special attack, and base 150 speed. This thing's fast and it hits really hard. To counter it, it has base 50 HP and base 20 in defense and special defense. This thing is paper thin. It is so paper thin that Lance did not even IV train the defenses because there was no point. We have a naive nature on this thing, which you probably never heard of before, for a minus special defense nature because it just does not matter. It actually only affects the special defense by 4 points. That's how little special defense this thing has. It is so funny. So funny. So let's take a quick look at this thing. It is Tera Psychic Focus Sash, because if it's not Focus Sash, you're throwing. Pressure with knockoff, expanding force, protect, and thunderbolt. That's right. This is a mixed attacker. It makes a lot of sense. It speed ties CSR, and you're always going to survive one hit, so you can just rip that knockoff and KO it, especially if it's Life Orb, and maybe even if you win 2 speed ties, you can win a speed like an important speed tie. You can KO it through Sash. It is naive nature, so it's minus special defense plus speed, so that way you don't take the attack minus, and so this thing hits. It is a 201 raw attack stat and a 232 raw special attack. It's insane. This is the Dev Initiative min-max. It is like quintessential Pokemon min-maxing. It is incredible. You partner it, you guessed it, with Indeedee, Terra Fairy, Safety Goggles, Psychic Surge with Helping Hand, Alluring Voice, Follow Me, and Trick Room. Pretty standard set. Max HP, 196 defense to hit the bump. Fairly certain. Yep, and then the rest in special defense. A little more special defense here helps with like CSR and stuff like that, but most of the time you will just see 252, 252. Your next restricted of choice is one of my personal favorites, if not my personal favorite, Zamazenta, Terra Dragon, Rusted Shield, Dauntless Shield with Body Press, Heavy Slam, Wide Guard, and Protect. Pretty standard set, one that we've seen. Actually, I think this is the set that I use, that I gave to Lance. It is 188 HP, 4 attack, 244 defense, Impish, 4 special defense, and 68 speed to outspeed Max Speed Kyogre and Groudon. This is exact one I've used before. Very comfortable with it. We have Volcarona, Tera Water, Rocky Helmet, Flame Body with Struggle Bug, Fiery Dance, Rage Powder, and Protect. Very bulky one, 252 HP, 212 defense. Does not hit a bump. There's a calc for that, I'm sure, but I don't totally know what it is. I think it gives you a roll to actually live Surging Strikes from Urshifu. You always live if you get the burn early on. And then 44 in special defense. So really good Pokemon. I love Volcarona. Super awesome. Next we have Urshifu Rapid Strike. You can tell this is just a good stuffs team. You can tell it's a good stuffs team, and I'm very comfortable with it. Tera Water, Choice Scarf, Unseen Fist with Surging Strikes, Close Combat, Aqua Jet, and U-Turn. Standard set, so you can potentially live in Earth Power from Scarf Lando. And you have Tera Water instead of Tera Ghost because you have Indeedee to stop Fake Out, so you can get that additional damage. Tera Water, Surging Strikes in the rain with Helping Hand just deletes things. This is how it works. Last but not least, we have, you guessed it, Tornadus, Terra Dark, Covert Cloak, Prankster with Tailwind, Protect, Rain Dance, and Bleak Wind Storm. We've seen people move away to like Sharp Beak and, Rocky Helmet, but the Rocky Helmet's already taken, the Sash is taken, and I think you have enough offense here with Deoxys, Urshifu, and Zamazenta that Tornadus can serve more of that supportive role. It's pretty fast. I mean, it gets up to 165. So I personally, it all makes sense to me. Really good spread, Terra Dark. Helps in the CSR matchups. How are you going to utilize the team? Well, in an ideal world, I say that a lot, it doesn't happen often. You're going to lead Deoxys plus Indeedee. You're going to collect Tera Psychic Expanding Force and Helping Hand on Indeedee and delete stuff. It is possible but it does not happen super duper often. If not, there's a lot of options. It's pretty flexible. I often lead, like, if I know that I'm going to want to swap Indeedee in, but I don't necessarily know what to do, pretty common lead actually for me is Deoxys Urshifu, because then I can ship something with U-turn because of the Scarf, go into Indeedee and click the Expanding Forest. That's really good. There's also like Zamazenta Torn is pretty safe. Occasionally Zamazenta Deoxys, if I like know that they're going to be Sash or like Life Orb CSR and they don't have a Smeargle, that's an option. There's actually a ton of things that you can play around with this team. Very, very flexible. That's why it's balanced, one might say. So that's why it's called balanced. So overall, you've seen me play balanced before. So it's going to play similar to that. Just replace the Deoxys with a Calyrex Shadow Rider. You've got a really good balanced team. So thank you so much to Lance for making and sharing this team. And thank you all so much for watching. Please make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and become a channel member. Let's go ahead, hop into the battles. All right, so Barry Bailey, I don't know, is running Hard Trick Room. We have Necrozma, is that what, Duskmane, I think? The Solgaleo one. Chen Pao, Lunala, Amoonguss, Indeedee, and Ursaluna. Okay. I mean, Psyspam here is pretty good, right? Deoxys is pretty good. I can redirect with Volcarona. I don't like Urshifu. Like, because they're probably going to have their own... Volcarona is what? Struggle Bug, Fiery Dance, Rage Powder, Protect. I can Rage Powder. Rocky Helmet's pretty good. I don't know if I can stop the Trick Room from going up, but I can deal a bunch of damage to stuff. And this is still going to be 180 base attack knockoff, which can do basically anything I need it to. Okay. Psychic Surge. So I don't really want to give a free KO to anything. You know what I mean? And a knockoff certainly would. Because I feel like they could just attack and follow me. But I don't want to freely knock off, like, KO the Indeedee. You're Steel Psychic, right? Yeah, you quad resist this. I'll go for the Expanding Force. And I'll go ahead and click Struggle Bug. Yeah. I just want to chip them down a little bit. Yeah. Yeah, so there's the Trick Room. We got 4 turns left, right? So I want to Expanding Force again. And I want to Rage Powder. I don't want to let them get like a free swap into something. There's the Helping Hand, which is fine. If I can get a burn on Necrozma, that'd be pretty cool. Phantom Geyser. Owie. Is that even contact? I don't know. No, but it's Life Orb. I'm gonna go into Zamazenta here. Okay. So now I think we can... I'm going to knock off and protect. I think they're going to go for another Helping Hand Photon Geyser to try to capitalize on the Trick Room turns. And they might think that Deoxys is not a threat. Because all I've clicked is Expanding Force. Dang. This is still okay, actually, though. That's Ursaluna. So I can Tera next turn. As long as they go for... Dang, okay, yeah. They do. They get the call, right? That's unfortunate, but it is what it is. I should still be okay. There goes Necrozma. So they're calling the Protects, and I have been playing quasi freely here, so... Do they bring back in Indeedee? That's my question. Dang. I do have the safety goggles. I think I'm going to swap in safety goggles, Tera, body press. What I got to do here. Hoping they go for a sleep on Deoxys, but I'm assuming that they're going to go for it on... How do you answer Trick Room with this team? We don't have a Prison Indeedee. Yeah. If I get a first turn Wake, we're in good shape. You doubled that slot. That's interesting. Yeah, I could have just went for the Expanding Force, which I'm actually not all that upset about either because... Okay, I'm still in a fine enough spot, right? Because you're going to keep going down in Special Defense if you keep clicking Headlong Rush. How many more turns of Trick Room are there? One, and one more turn of Psychic Terrain. This is actually not bad. I'm going to follow me, and I'm going to try to get the first turn Wake. If I get the first turn Wake, we're in great shape. Yep, so there's the safety goggles. Nope. Unlucky. I mean, not super duper duper unlucky or anything. Twisted Dimensions return to normal. Weirdness disappears. I wish the weirdness didn't disappear. So now I'm going to go into Deoxys. I think I always protect. And body press into this again, hoping I get the first turn Wake. I mean the second turn Wake. If I get that, I, like, always win, right? Yeah, no Tera here, which is huge. Rage Powder. I do wake up. This is okay. There's a lot. Do they go after Zamazenta, or do they go after... Nice. Okay. Okay. They haven't Terra'd yet, have they? No. My guess is that they're like Tera normal then. So I'm just going to Expanding Force and Body Press. If they haven't Tera Ghosted yet, that would be my assumption. Like they're like Tera Ground or Tera Normal. But I've now dealt a bunch of damage to this Amoonguss, so we should be able to pick up with an Expanding Force. Yeah. Okay. So we win now, right? Yeah, so we should be able to... I would anticipate a neutral Expanding Force to pick up, honestly, just because of how much that Body Press did. But no Tera here. Yeah, and we just Body Press. Yeah, so my guess there is... You're probably like, why didn't they Tera the... Why didn't they Tera the Ursaluna? I still think I didn't play that exceptionally well. I'm going to say, I think I played that a little too safely. I needed to make some harder reads. Actually, I should... Expanding Force to cover for Tera Fairy. Body Press. Yeah, battle was canceled. Okay. So, even though I won that, I'm not, like, super thrilled with the way I played it. Yeah, I was maybe playing a little too telegraphed in the Trick Room matchup, which is fine, because I maybe don't have as much experience with this team as I would, like, other teams in facing Trick Room. So I probably played a bit too predictably, and that's why it got me into kind of a bad position. I think if I were to play that again, I would need to rethink kind of the protects I did and be willing to take a few more risks to make it less about saving my Pokemon in Trick Room and more about making efficient trades. I was just afraid of letting them get free swaps into stuff, which they still ended up getting, which worked outside of my favor. So yeah, if I was going to do that again, I would probably rethink... Would I bring the same 4? I think so. I don't really like Ursh or Torn in that instance. Does Tornadus even have Taunt? No, it doesn't have Taunt. It has Rain Dance. So, yeah, I think I brought the right 4, but I think I played in a way that wasn't the best. So, either way, good game to my opponent. This is a good, like, warm-up game for this to kind of understand the team a little bit more. But yeah, I think you could look back at that game and re-examine some of the ways even though I won, I still could have played it better. So, really good game to my opponent. Let's do another one. Okay. We have, let's see. Miraidon, Volcarona, Urshifu, Incin, Ogerpon, and Kyogre. I actually really like Zamazenta here. So I think it's Scarf Kaio. Like, I want the Psyspam mode in the back, because if I get rid of Incineroar, we go kind of stupid. The question is who do I bring? I could bring Ursh. I actually like Urshifu too. Like these 4. That's what I want to do. Let's see. I like the idea of Psyspam, but I think I need to chip stuff down. So Volcarona, Ogerpon, that's fine. Yep. So Ogerpon can't actually do anything to me on the terms of Zamazenta. This is going to be a weird play, but I'm kind of down to Body Press and Surging Strikes Volcarona. If it Terras, nope. Okay. Do I get burned? That's the question. So no burn there. Because if they had Terra, then the Body Press would go off. And I would get a ton of damage. I'm assuming that Urshifu goes down here. Like, you're probably going to go for a Power Whip. But Volcarona's gone, which is a huge... Yeah, Horn Leech. Yeah. That's a pretty fine trade. Honestly, I'm pretty okay with that. Sturdy gets activated. Okay. We're gonna go Deoxys now. Right on. So let's pay attention to ability order here. Well, I have pressure. Does pressure... So it actually looks like it could be Scarf on the Miraidon. I don't actually know if pressure would go after, but I would assume so. So here then I want to Tera Dragon. Okay, well actually let's double protect to Scout. I'm going to double protect to Scout what they want to do. Yep. Terra Fairy? Or Electric. Okay. They could be AV then, or they're Scarf. Actually, now I'm thinking about it. With how the order of abilities went, plus a Terra Electric, and we get the Protect there. That's huge. Okay, that's what I was going for. Electro Drift. Nice, 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 nice. Okay, cool. So if they're locked into Electro Drift, then we're in really good shape. I'm gonna Tera Dragon, Body Press, and Knock Off. Because now then I can swap into Indeedee and go for the Psyspam mode. This still works in my favor. Actually, no, because I wanted the knockoff. So who do you E-Drift into? Deoxys? That's okay. That's actually totally fine. I have Scarf. I mean Sash. I get a free body press off. How much does this do? Yeah. Kyogre. Okay. So I know for a fact that Kyo is not Scarf, right? So I can totally just body press Miraidon and protect again. Aha! Yes, battle was canceled. Okay. So we didn't get to show off the Psyspam mode, necessarily, but, I mean, Deoxys was on the field for a little while. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Yeah, so I think the rest of that game was pretty standard. I know that there's Scarf on Miraidon now, because they're faster than my Deoxys. So they go for another Electro Drift. I protect. They can't KO the Zamazenta now that I resist it, and... this Zama is pretty bulky with 188 HP. I KO that. Even if Zamazenta goes down, again, I know they're not Scarf on Kyo, so I'm faster. So then I just start ripping Helping Hand Expanding Force and do a buku ton of damage. And then Indeedee should be able to clean up in the end game. That would be my guess, but I don't think they're going to be able to take a single target Helping Hand, 180 base special attack, naive, you know what I mean? So it's like, it's going to do some damage. So they're going to have a pretty bad time with it. So either way, good game to my opponent. Yeah, let's do another one. Okay. This is now standard CSR Zama. We have CSR Zama, Ogerpon, Hearthflame, Rillaboom, Incineroar, and Smeargle. Safety Goggles is actually pretty good. I like this a lot. It is a speed tie here. They have one dark type. Like, Torn Ursh is good. But then I'd have to leave because I need Indeedee, right? I think so. I'm kind of thinking these four. I know that Volk is good for a lot of the team, but okay. So I mean, this is just a simple. Am I gonna want to Tera anything else? Kind of my question. Really? But do they Tera Grass? I doubt it. I kind of want to Surging Strikes. Swap into Indeedee. They could follow me, but maybe they will. Nice. Okay, called the fake out. That's really good. Cool. Smeargle is probably the biggest threat to this team right now. So that's a really good start. We're probably going to go for Woodhammer onto Urshifu, which is fine. Grassy Glide. That might not KO. Yeah, it does not even close. Who comes in? Okay. So I really want to pick up here, right? So I have Zamazenta. I have Deoxys. I think I want to send it. Just to make sure that I can pick up this Calyrex, because Deoxys should be able to take over the rest. So this is Tera Water boosted, Helping Hand boosted. There's no way they should be able to survive. That's fine. So that means that you're going to go down, which is also okay. And I'm assuming they're going to go for, like, if I was Terra Normal on Deoxys or something, maybe. But now they'll go for an Astral, right? No, a Psychic. It's fine. They should take additional chip from Life Orb. Like, I'm okay with this trade. I know I gave up my Terra, but I've got the Pokemon advantage now. And I can just go into Deoxys. Zamazenta, right? Yeah. And rip the knockoff, which they might not anticipate. Because what I want to do personally, yeah, is knockoff. Follow me. In case they protect. If they protect, then we're in a bit of a trouble, but we'll see what happens. I don't know if they'll anticipate the knockoff, seeing that I'm a Psychic type. They might think I'm like an expanding 4-spot. Okay, cool. Let's see. Do they protect? No, and I win the potential speed tie. Okay. Oh, that should be a good game then, right? I know if this is the standard team, then I'm always faster, actually. Okay. Oh. Expanding force. Follow me. Just keep Deoxys safe. Any attack's going to take it down to Sash. Yeah, battle was canceled. Good game to my opponent. Yeah, so I'm assuming that I got it really good there because of lack of knowledge on Deoxys attack, which does speed tie Calyrex Shadow Rider. But if that is the standard Japan Nationals winning team, it's not. Actually, it's not, because that one had Sharp Beak Tornadus. I was faster than that. Calyrex, that one only hit like 206 or something like that. So either way, really good game to my opponent. Let's do another one. All right, we have CSR Zamazenta, Indeedee, Volcarona, Roaring Moon, and Rillaboom. Okay, so double terrain. Roaring Moon is a bit tougher here because of the Tailwind angle. I like Zamazenta. I think I want to go Zamazenta and Urshifu, personally. Do I want Deoxys here? I kind of want Volcarona. Yes. I'm going to leave the Psyspam mode behind for this one. I think the additional the speed control through on their side, I don't love it. Let's see if this was a mistake. Okay. Volcarona and Indeedee. Nice. Okay. Okay, because I guess I could have bought Deoxys here. I was anticipating a Roaring Moon lead. So they got me good on that. Okay. I think then I just want to protect. I want to U-turn off the Indeedee. Who's faster, Torn or Zamazenta? Torn is. Okay, that's good. Yeah, they called me out on this lead. Wow. That was a really good call on their part. I'm totally behind right now. Let's see what they do. Taking their sweet time. Okay. Zamazenta protects. Follow me. That's actually perfect. Totally happy with that. It's a huge chunk. Is that a crit? No, but it is Rocky Helmet. I'm gonna go Torn. Quiver Dance is fine. I'm okay with that. Okay. In fact, I'm a little curious why they did that. I am actually just going to go for Tera Dragon Body Press. And Tera Dragon Body Press Rain Dance. Okay, who comes in? See the Stern. Rillaboom? Okay. Fine with me, actually. Next turn's about to go stupid. Grassy Seed. Because I'll be slower, but I'll be able to... I have Covert Cloak, so... I'll be able to pretty freely get off this. Wait, so that means they left one of their restricteds behind. I don't agree with that at all. Both of your restricteds are super good into my team. Ring Dance, yep. Probably go for Fiery Dance. Yeah. Nice. A no boost there is really good. Oh, that's a pretty big crit. Got lucky there. I don't think the crit mattered too much. Nexus, that's what, CSR? Yeah. I'm actually kind of okay to, this means that they don't have Tailwind up. Do I have Protect on this Tauren? I do. I'm actually gonna go for Heavy Slam and Protect. Because I don't think that they have Rage Powder on this Volcarona. If they KO Zamazenta here, it's like kind of fine. Quiver Dance again, that's fine. Expanding Force. Oh, interesting. Okay. A Heavy Slam. Does this do 50%? Yeah, it does. Okay. I am going to Heavy Slam again and go for Tailwind. That's fine. Okay. Like, I'm kind of okay if either of my Pokemon go down here, you know? Quiver Dance again. Alright. I mean, okay. You're fast, but like... Now I can just Bleak Wind Heavy Slam. Go out in the back? Urshifu and my own Volcarona? I mean, Volcarona can't eke out a 1v4 on its own, you know? I still have a physical attacker. That can crit through your boosts. Struggle Bug, okay. It's not gonna do much. Does more than I would like. Yep. I guess speed drop? No. Crit didn't matter there. Okay, I got 2 crits this game. One of them definitely mattered. One of them did not. How many more turns of Rain? How many more turns of Tailwind? So they have Struggle Bug and they have Fiery Dance, both of which Urshifu resist. 1 turn of Rain, 2 turns of Tailwind. So I'm just gonna go ahead and Body Press you. And Protect here, I think. To not take additional damage. Wow, okay. Indeedee has Protect, that's pretty interesting. They're probably gonna go for the Fiery Dance here, yep. There, now I have 1 more turn of Rain. Right? 1 more turn of Tailwind. And I set up Rain again. Bum 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 bum. That's still fine. Like, I don't anticipate you being able to like do anything to Urshifu really. If you have Struggle Bug, Protect, Quiver Dance, and Fiery Dance, yeah, fine. And I don't even go down. Now I can just Tailwind and I can get another turn of Tailwind up. Yeah. I kind of want these two to go down. I'm going to be honest with you. Tailwind Peter down. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and Body Press into Volcarona. Who else do I have in the back? My own Volcarona. And Tailwind. Nice. Oh, I live that. Okay, I would like the burn. Please burn me. Please, 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 please. Ah, dang it. Okay. Well. Wide Guard and Bleak Wind. Nice. I could crit again. Oh, wow, that did a lot. Okay. How many more turns of everything do I have? 1 turn of Psychic Terrain, 2 turns of Rain. 2 turns of Tailwind. So I'm going to Wide Guard and Bleak Wind again. Because you can't KO both, you can only KO one. Okay, well, I win. I called them on that. Otherwise, so let's say that they KO'd one of my Pokemon, then I could just go into Urshifu. I'm probably not faster, but the terrain expires, so then I can just Aqua Jet. Because they're going to be so low anyways, like even if they Tera into something that resists. Oh, actually they have the +1 defense, so maybe not. But yeah. Sorry, Cedric. Yeah. You should have brought Zamazenta. Well, I don't know what to say. I don't know why you didn't bring Zamazenta. It was super good into this matchup. Stops the Bleak Wind Storms. Does a lot of damage to a lot of my Pokemon. Stops Expanding Force. I'm a bit curious why you didn't do that, but either way, really good game to my opponent. Let's do one more. Okay. Logan is rocking CSR Darkrai. If you don't think I know what's happening here, it's Gravity, Calyrex Shadow Rider, and Darkrai. This is actually a well-constructed team. We have, Calyrex Shadow Rider, Ogerpon Wellspring, which makes Urshifu, which I would normally use for Darkrai, more challenging. Darkrai, Ensign, Rillaboom, and Screamtail. I don't actually know. I just kind of hope they don't bring it. I don't have anything to stop that. No Taunt. I can't E-Force it. I guess I go Zamazenta Torn. Urshifu. You, right? See. Find out, I guess. Calyrex Screamtail. Okay. Tera Darkon Tornadus. Am I gonna want to Tera anything else? Not really, right? Like, I kind of want to just go Heavy Slam, Tera, Bleak Wind Storm. I don't need a set. I don't need my own terrain this turn, but I need it next turn. Who's Terraring? Tera Ghost? Tera Fighting. Hey, this Bleak Wind Storm's about to hurt. Hang on. As long as we connect. I should live one. Okay. That's fine. Tera Blast, yeah. I would anticipate I live 1. Yep. There's the Lorb. Okay, Tornadus. Clutch up. I need you to clutch up right now, please. Yeah, baby! Okay. I mean, I have answers for Screamtail in the back, so I don't care. Actually, I kind of like don't care about Cali, right? I want a Heavy Slam Screamtail and Tailwind. Right? Because I have Deoxys in the back. And Urshifu. They can't take... Oh, they could take both. But do they protect the Calyrex? I think so. I'm going to Heavy Slam, and I'm going to Tailwind. I might swap Cali. Is they really just going to let me take the Cali for free, you know? I don't think so. Hey, they're going to let me take the Cali for free. Now I wish I brought Indeedee. Do you imagine? Yeah. It's fine. What are they going to do? Encore me? You're going to take a little bit of cheap. Disable. Fine with me. Okay. We're going to go Deoxys. I'm gonna go Thunderbolts and rip another raw Bleak Wind in case they swap into literally anything else. Thunderbolt should KO from this range. Nice. Okay, Cali goes down. I'm gonna set up a Rain Dance there to guarantee the Bleak Wind Storms. I didn't think they'd protect that turn. I didn't want to get encored into Rain Dance. Darkrai, right? Yeah. Come on. Tornadus, clutch up for me, please. That's all I ask. Nice. Okay, huge. Darkrai goes down. Tornadus, you're my GOAT. My king. Disable. I've already been disabled. I mean, if they had just led Gravity Strat, and there's Ogerpon. Okay. This is massive. Huge. How many more turns of Tailwind do I have? 1. Okay. Expanding Force. I'm gonna Thunderbolt, Screamtail, and Protect. Okay, they don't protect Screamtail. Oh, actually, they might. I still have Tailwind up. Yeah, that is fine. So I have Sash. Yeah, this is still okay. Horn Leech, nice. Okay. My disable should be done. One more turn. That's still cool. I'm just going to Thunderbolt Screamtail again. I'm going to Expanding Force Screamtail in case they disable it. And Bleak Wind. I couldn't remember if they were booster or not. I just wanted to swap the moves in case they were, and they click disable. And we're faster. Yeah. Okay, well, we win. Dang, you took your... that's speed drop. We got our Wheaties today. Boom. Tornadus, you clutched up. Tornadus, thank you. I appreciate you. Now let's win this thing. Urshifu. Expanding Force. U-turn. I could close combat, but that's not as funny. GG's. GG's. Yeah, why didn't they just lead CSR Darkrai? You know what I mean? I had... Oh, I have Zamazenta with Wide Guard. Why wasn't I... I led Zamazenta, though. Actually, yeah, so we're fine. What am I talking about? I led with Zamazenta. We're totally good. Because I could have just Wide Guarded. I just protect Wide Guard. Like, okay, that's the counterplay to Dark Void on this team. It's just Wide Guard. And if they're... Well, they're Tera Blast. So that makes sense. Tera fighting Tera Blast for Zamazenta. Because I'm probably just going to be clicking Wide Guard overall. So, overall, really good game to my opponent. Pretty cool. But how poorly that went. Because this is not a invested Tornadus. It's just 4 special attack EVs. I'm assuming that was like Sash. So, I mean, that team is well constructed. Ogerbond, Wellspring to stop Urshifu. Tera fighting Tera Blast CSR to stop Zamazenta. It's a pretty good team, actually. I'm a little more interested in that team composition. I like it a lot, actually. But I don't think I want to play Darkrai because I like utilizing skill, not luck, when I play this game. So, says the guy that uses Smeargle sometimes. So, really good game to my opponent. Let's go ahead, hop into the outro. All right, everyone, that is the team. So what are my thoughts? Overall, pretty good. Standard, balancey type stuff. Being made in 45 minutes, I'm pretty impressed with its abilities. Deoxys is cool, but is paper thin with base 20 defenses. Dang, that's so funny. And the rest, yeah, I like it. I like it. I got no complaints on it. Volcarona's great. Tornadus is great. I always love Urshifu. You can fake out stuff with Indeedee, so you can use the Tera Water. Overall, I'm perfectly happy with this team. So thank you so much, Lance, or the Urban Ranger on Discord, for making and sharing the team. I really appreciate it. And thank you all so much for watching. Please make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and become a channel member. But most importantly, please remember that you are appreciated. All right. Peace.